Things are changing and things are rearranging. I feel like those are some song lyrics that I know, but it probably is a song. But hey guys, what's going on? How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine. Doing awesome actually today. Welcome back to another Blondskunk's Building World episode. It's gonna be good. As you guys know, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Um, yeah, things are happening, especially with the kingdom. The capital kingdom is building up. It's getting crazy, dude. It's getting crazy. Lots of things are happening. And it's just I keep looking at it, I'm like, wow, this is insane. It's getting good. It's getting good. So I've done the walls, the outer walls and the outer towers to the kingdom. They're not fully done yet because I gotta still add, I gotta add doorways here, and I gotta add like a little, connections, which it won't take long because I just gotta add like literally a pillar of like stone brick and just connect them up nicely. But yeah, it works out pretty good if I do say so myself. And we gotta do an entrance here. Yeah, everything's coming along pretty good. You can see I was messing around over here with the little bit of turning the walls around, just messing with different commands and everything. But yeah, let's address the elephant in the room. I think there's a little bit of an elephant in the room, and it's not the giant, wall surrounding us now. I think it's the castle. The castle's gone. What happened? Where'd it go? The castle's gone mainly because I have different plans, and also you could tell this is all custom terrain now. I did a custom mountain for the castle. That's the main reason. I wanted to do a custom mountain that the castle could sit upon. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason why. And I wanted to just basically terraform this whole area and just make it new, make it just brand new, because I feel like that's going to work out a lot better for this castle in the long run. And also, I had some different ideas for the castle. If you guys remember, in a few episodes ago, we were working on the wall design. I didn't really like the wall, to be honest with you. The wall design I didn't really like. So we're going to come up with a much more official castle. And trust me, I think that castle was great, but I feel like I could do a lot better. And yeah, so that's basically what we're going to be trying to accomplish in the next few episodes to come, is coming up with a better castle that is going to work out better in their long run. Now, this castle's still pretty big. We're still living up to the biggest castle, right? So it's about the same size as the last one, maybe a little bigger, because now we have this inner castle. This inner castle is going to be a lot bigger. We also have like a side like building here, and yeah, so there's a lot of little changes. We're also gonna have a bridge that goes across here to this littler mountain, which is gonna have a big tower that's gonna be called King's Tower, and it's gonna be basically a place where the king can go to just relax and do his thing. So yeah, we got a lot of different things going on with this castle now, so it's great. So this is basically where the throne room is gonna be. We're gonna have like it's going to go up. It's going to be pretty tall. I want it to go, I don't know, probably up to here. Yeah, I'm not even joking with you. It's probably going to be this tall. Like, when you're looking at it, it's going to be a pretty big castle. Like, look, Crystal Tower. Oh, I was gonna zoom in, but we're not on Optifine right now. Yeah, Crystal Tower. It's going to be pretty much the height as Crystal Tower, and Crystal Tower is on the top of a mountain. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Eventually, we'll get around to customizing all this terrain down here. I might take out these mountains, to be honest with you, and just like try to connect this wall all up. But I do like how the mountain does like break it up. So what I might do is try and build this mountain up a little bit and make it more of like a custom mountain. Also, try and just do some landscape around this whole place here. Now you can see some biome issues that are going on, and that's because I want this all to be forest biome, but we'll eventually fix that in the long run. Also, I think biome blend, yeah, biome blend is off right now, so if we turn that on, you can see it's not that much of an issue. Um, you can just see where it sort of cuts off with the stone, but that's not really a biome issue. So biome blend is going to be pretty necessary when it comes to um, this kind of stuff. But I think that blends pretty naturally, and once we build up this mountain a little bit, it'll blend a little bit better. So, but yeah, the reason why I had that off is because apparently it causes lag or something. I don't know. But yeah, what we're going to be working on in today's episode, though, is the house designs for this kingdom. Yeah, and it's not that soon to start working on house designs. I think it's going to be a good idea to start, working on something. So over here, I actually do have some ideas. They're not official designs, but little ideas for like the slums area. These are very simple houses, but that's all they need to really be, because these houses are going to be pretty close to each other. It's going to be very narrow streets. It's not going to be a very nice area to live. When you're in the kingdom, it's going to be a very close, compact area. So one idea that I had that I thought would be pretty cool. So let's say, since is the slums area and it's, not that great, pretty raggedy and all that stuff. Grab some, let's see, fences. There we go. A little bit of fences. Maybe some banners too. Banners, so maybe light blue, grab a yellow, maybe a green. I don't know, some purple or red. So one of the ideas that I had was to sort of try and make like little clothes hanging, because as I said, this is not a very rich area. It wouldn't be a very rich area. The slums area would be. So you sort of just have like clothes hanging from the little the lines that go across. So I thought that would be kind of an interesting idea to do. You have to fool around with it a little bit more to try to get what you want, but you kind of place the banners and all that, and yeah, so you kind of get something like that. And we could have that way you're kind of walking and it feels kind of compact. Maybe we would have the houses sort of closer together, so it would maybe work a little bit better. I don't know. So that's sort of the idea that I want to go with. Maybe like barrels that are burning or something, or like something like this. Let's take a look here. So we'll grab some of this, then we'll grab a campfire, and every so often maybe we could have like a campfire and then place trap doors around it. Does this work? Yeah, I don't have to crouch. Yeah, so you have something like that every so often, which I thought would be pretty cool. So yeah, these are the three designs that I have sort of for the slums area, and we could try and mix and match them. Let me grab some a little bit of spruce wood. Let's see. So every so often we'll have like a little bit of spruce in here. Kind of get really detailed with it. But yeah, the slums area, where there's going to be 3 different house areas in the kingdom, or 3 different, I guess, classes of people. So you're going to have like the high class, the medium class, and the slums, and the poor people. But they're living in the kingdom, so they can't be that poor, right? So the houses aren't going to be terrible. The houses aren't going to be terrible. I was actually thinking about maybe coming up with a different design for these, because if you think about it, shouldn't Lumberville be more like their houses shouldn't be as nice, because it's not really a rich village, right? And their houses, I think, look better than this. So maybe we'll have to come up with some different design, but something like that, where it's just like a little mix and match with the woods, would kind of be nice. Every so often we'll have a little bit of spruce going on, so something like that maybe. But again, these houses are going to be very close together. There's going to be a lot of them, so for us to have like, you know, multiple houses and multiple like areas like this, I feel like these house designs would work out pretty well. So let's see here. Like that maybe. So I don't know. Oh, that looks nice. I actually do like these. Let's see here. Add something like this. Something like that. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, like, you know, just something like little details like that I think would work out pretty well for us. And yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. But we could probably come up with a better design. So let's see here. So the houses at Lumberville, I think they are 4 tall. It seems pretty big. Or pretty tall to go like, for those houses, but houses at Lumberville with this size. This is how big the Lumberville houses are. Yeah, and I feel like that's a better size. So maybe we can start with that and then work off of it. So let's see. Connect our logs up a little bit. Alright, so there is our little logs. Our little logs. There's our little logs. So I think that looks pretty good in terms of like the shape of it. Now, it's not too big, and I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be too big. So I feel like that's going to work out pretty well in terms of making this house work out. So yeah, and I feel like it's better than these ones because these ones are just sort of simple, and I don't want them to be, you know, too simple because yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like these too much. I don't think I like them too much. So let's just see here. Because the richer homes are they're gonna be big, right? They're gonna be pretty big houses. So maybe, oh, I just had an idea. What if we kept this same shape for all the houses, right? But just like made them bigger, like made the house bigger as we went. That'd be kind of interesting. Okay, so let's see here. I think I still want to use the stone roofs, right? Now let's just try using wooden roofs for right now. Let's go wood. Let's just go wood for now. Trying something different here. Trying to make it like a thatch roof. But I don't like the red texture that I'm getting from this. So I tried covering up with yellow carpet, but it doesn't seem to be working out too well because the yellow is too bright. I think ever since they changed the yellow texture, it doesn't really match. It's not like a faded yellow or like more like the hay yellow. So I'm gonna have to try and come up with something different. Maybe I'll do it on camera here with you guys. Just try and see here, but for the most part, that almost works. I like the way that the full blocks look with the stairs. So let's try and give it maybe we'll go blue. Give it a blue roof. And let's grab some blue concrete powder. Now I know this doesn't seem like poor, like it doesn't seem like a poor person's house, but you gotta remember this is also the kingdom as well, so you know, us doing this ain't gonna hurt it a little bit. So let's give it a little bit of some blue, and I think I already like the way this is looking. Just by the way the blue complements the spruce. And do I like that? Do I like that? I don't know. I don't know, maybe full blocks? I go full blocks here? No, not really. Not really. I'm just trying to come up with different designs, and this is kind of how you go through the process of this. So just trying different things, looking for new ways of building, and you know, hey, sometimes it doesn't work out. You know, sometimes you don't find that little spark of what you need. So a little spark of creativity. And that's fine. So yeah, let's just see here. So I might just do andesite and cobble as my roof, like that, something like that maybe. Yeah, I feel like that works out pretty good. So we'll try that. Alright, so I came up with a little wall design as well. Just to try and figure out how this is all going to go. I like this, though. I'm liking this a lot because it's got a lot of little depth. For such a small build, it's got a lot of depth, which is good. Which is definitely good. So the way I did this, just added some spruce stairs. Spruce stairs here. And I think there were slabs going across like that. Like this. I did a little bit of this. Place the slab on either end. And then put in some strip logs just to give it a little bit more detail. And just here and there like that. And there you go. I mean, that strip logs and planks work really well together. I highly recommend you guys do that. Even if you do this, right? Just to break up your builds with the log texture. Spruce and oak logs. Spruce strip logs and oak logs go really, really well together. Yeah, that really looks good. I like this a lot. Yeah, it's not too bad either. Sometimes you don't want to go too crazy with it, but for the most part, you can't go too crazy because you just want to break it up every so often. Alright guys, so I just went ahead and did all of the exterior of the build. Didn't get to finish the interior, but I really do like this little house design for the slums area. Now, as I said, it's not really like a slums area, but it's more of just like a poor area. It's not gonna be crazy poor because, as I said, we're in the kingdom. You know, where people are gonna be treated a little bit better, hopefully. And yeah, I kind of like this little house design. I think it worked out pretty nicely, if you were to ask me. I'm just trying to add a little bit of something. Not maybe don't exaggerate it too much there, but for the most part, that looks pretty good. I like this little house. Yeah, there we go. Nice little roof there. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I definitely think it's better than these designs. I feel like these are kind of basic, but this is much better. It's got more depth in the build. I've been trying to do that a lot more with my builds, and I feel like, you know, just having that wall set back one looks just so good. I love it a lot. Maybe I can add a little bit of spruce here and there. Spruce stripped logs. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, you just come up with different ideas. Once you got one idea, many ideas come with it, and it looks pretty good. Let's take a look at this again. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I like it. I like it. I mean, you know, we can add a bunch of little different things around it. So let's see. Let's grab some barrels. Maybe some barrels. I don't want to go crazy with leaves, so maybe a little bit of leaves. Grab a pot. And let's grab some flowers as well. Maybe like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We don't want cobwebs necessarily because it's not really a ruined build, but it is a nice little. Here, we'll put a little flower in that one. Have little leaves every so often. As I said, we don't want it to look like a ruined build because it is in the kingdom, so it has to look somewhat decent, right? And maybe some grass around it. Now I don't know what we're gonna be doing in terms of pathway designs for the kingdom, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be a crazy broken path. There we go. Not too bad there. And then we got a little bit over here. There we go. Something like that. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Maybe some more grass. Some more ferns around. I don't know. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like that. I think I'm going to settle with that. So yeah, that's going to be the poor district, or whatever you want to call it, the slums district. People that are not, you know, they can't, you know, pay for the biggest house in the kingdom, but they at least still get to live in the kingdom, which is still, I think, a benefit. Anyway, who wouldn't want to live in this kingdom? You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe not right now because it's not finished, but for the most part, I feel like this is going to work out a lot better. And I feel like this scale of house, because these feel kind of small in comparison to the wall. So with this, I feel like the scale is a lot better. And as I said, we're going to have a medium class house, and then also like a high class house for the rich, the medium, and the poor. The medium. I don't know what to call the medium. The people in between. They're half rich, half poor. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Blondskunk's Building World. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. Lots of work being done. I'm sure you guys are probably pretty surprised by the castle not being here, but hey, new ideas come into play. Get a little creative, get different ideas, and sometimes you just got to tear down a whole castle to make it work. But, we're getting there. Lots of progress. I can't wait for next episode. And, yeah, guys, be sure to subscribe if you do enjoy it, and also like the video if you did enjoy it. And, as always, don't forget to be awesome. And I'll see you guys next time.